Once in a small village, there lived a boy named Kabir with dreams. He was 20 years old and studied in a simple village school. His father worked in fields from dawn until late night, daily. His mother cleaned houses nearby and brought money for his fees. Their home was small and quiet with one room and lamp. Kabir watched them work and spoke about becoming a doctor someday. He said he would study hard and make their name bright. His parents believed him and prayed for his success every day. Yet when he was alone, his real habit was very different. At night he closed his book and held his mobile under blanket. He watched movies and drama with low sound and wide eyes. Hours moved fast, and he forgot sleep and forgot his future. When his father came near the room, Kabir opened books quickly. He acted serious and pointed at lines he did not read. His mother smiled and left softly, trusting her son again. Then Kabir returned to the screen and sank deeper into lazy comfort. In school he sat with boys who laughed at books and goals. They spoke about games and jokes and small fun all day. Kabir wanted to belong, so he followed their talk. The teacher spoke about exams, but Kabir heard only half words. His notebook looked full, but his mind stayed empty inside. One afternoon, his friends asked him to bunk from class again. Kabir felt a small fear, but he still said yes. They walked to the small market and ate cheap snacks together. They watched videos at a shop and wasted the school hours. Kabir saw a bookshop, but he turned his eyes away. A thought of his mother working came like a pin in heart. He pushed that thought down and laughed with friends again. When evening arrived, he ran home and wore a fake calm face. His mother returned late with tired hands and weak smile. She gave him food first and asked about school softly. Kabir lied with easy words, and his mother trusted him again. She rubbed her wrist and coughed. Once then sat near lamp. She prayed quietly, while Kabir looked away with shame inside. His father came from fields with dust and sweat on clothes. He asked one question about study and waited for honest answer. Kabir said study was good, and his father nodded slowly. The father looked strict, yet his eyes carried love and worry too. He repeated one line with a low voice and deep meaning. "Time never comes back, son." Kabir heard it and nodded, but his mind still ran. Days passed, and Kabir stayed trapped in the same cycle. He studied only when eyes watched him, and stopped when alone. One morning he told parents he needed a laptop for study. His father said money was not there, and turned to fields quietly. Kabir asked again and again, and used sweet promises each time. His mother looked at his face, and then looked at empty jar. She decided to take advance money from the housework place. She brought laptop home with shaking hands and a hopeful smile. Kabir hugged her and said he would use it for learning. His parents left the room with new hope rising in tired hearts. That night Kabir opened the laptop and searched for games first. He downloaded movies and played long levels until morning light came. His eyes turned red, and his head felt heavy and weak. Still he chose the screen again, and closed books again. At school his friends cheered, and praised his new laptop proudly. They said now fun would grow and study would stay behind forever. Kabir laughed with them, and felt strong for a short time. Yet inside he felt small because his dream was slipping away. The teacher announced exams were near, and warned every student clearly. Kabir promised himself he would start now, and fix everything. But night came, and the screen called him with easy joy. He said tomorrow again, and again, until tomorrow became nothing. His father worked in fields, and heard debt talk in village lanes. Men came and asked for money, and his father felt shame. He looked at the sky, and feared the crop would fail soon. He feared his son would fail, and his home would break. One evening he returned, and saw Kabir holding books like a mask. The father wanted to trust, and walked away with silent wet eyes. Time never comes back, son. Then the result day arrived with heat and dust in air. Kabir came home, and saw his mother holding the paper tightly. His father stood near door, with serious face and hard breath. Kabir acted calm, but his stomach felt like stones inside. The marks showed supply in biology and chemistry, with deep loss. The English line showed a bad fail, an empty future. His mother turned pale, and her hands shook as tears fell. His father sat down slowly, like his strength left him at once. Kabir felt shame burn his face, and he could not speak. Outside the gate, dead voices called again and again, without mercy. The next week dark clouds came and rain fell without warning. The river rose fast, and water ran into wheat fields badly. The crop fell down and mud covered the work of months. His father tried to save some, but the flood stole everything. He returned soaked and silent, and looked older in one night. His mother cried quietly, and held her chest as cough grew. Kabir saw the pain, but still his habit did not stop. One night he hid outside near garden, with laptop light low. A movie played on screen, and he smiled at fake stories. His parents came searching, and saw the light from distance. They reached him and saw the movie clearly on the laptop. Kabir froze and felt his lies fall like dry leaves. His mother cried softly, and asked why he did this to them. His father did not shout and did not hit, and did not curse. He spoke slow and calm, and his voice carried deep hurt. He said this age is precious, and can build or break life. He said bad habits eat time like fire eats dry wood. He said he still loved his son, and wanted him to rise. Time never comes back, son. That night the parents decided they needed help beyond their words. Early morning they walked with Kabir toward river and banyan tree. Under that tree sat a calm guru, with kind eyes. Village people respected him because he lived simple, and spoke truth. The father told about debt and crop loss, and the failed result. The mother told about housework, and advance money for laptop. She showed her tired hands and said she still hoped for change. The guru listened without anger, and looked at Kabir quietly. He asked Kabir to bring one small clay lamp for lesson. Kabir brought it, and sat on ground with head down. The guru placed the lamp between them, and lit the wick slowly. He told Kabir to look only at the flame for 10 minutes. Kabir tried, but his mind ran to movies and games quickly. His eyes moved away, and came back and moved away again. The guru rang a small bell once, and Kabir felt ashamed. The guru told him to try again, and breathe slow and steady. Kabir tried again, but he failed again, and felt weak. The guru said mind is like a wild calf and runs. He said focus is a muscle, and grows with daily practice. He said time is like water in hands and spills fast. He said keep the flame steady, and keep life steady too. Kabir listened and felt a new truth enter his heart. He promised he would guard his time like this flame. The guru gave him one simple plan, with clear daily steps. He gave fixed time for sleep and wake, and study and rest. He said keep phone far away, and use laptop only for notes. Kabir followed the plan, for 2 days with strong effort. On the third night the phone buzzed, and he touched it fast. He watched one short video, and it became 1 long hour. Then he stopped and felt angry at himself, and turned phone off. He wrote on paper that he would restart, and he slept early. Next morning he washed face, and studied by lamp with quiet focus. His mother saw him and smiled, though her body stayed tired. She gave him food and said she worked for his future. Kabir felt warmth, and returned to books with new respect. Days passed and Kabir woke before sunrise and drank water. He studied 1 hour first, and kept phone in another room. He walked to school on time and avoided the wrong friends. Slowly, he wrote small goals and read one English page daily. Each week he visited the guru under banyan tree again. The guru lit the lamp and asked him to watch longer. Kabir failed less and returned faster when mind tried to run. One afternoon, his old friends stopped him on Market Road again. They invited him for games and jokes and a bunk plan. Kabir followed them for 1 hour and felt the old pull. Then guilt hit hard, and he remembered the flame in mother hands. He left them midway and walked to river to calm down. He breathed slow and watched water flow and felt mind settle again. He went home and studied 2 extra hours to fix the loss. Next day he chose another road and did not meet them. His mother cooked lentils and coughed and rested her hand. Often, Kabir gave her water and she smiled proud at his care. She touched his head and he felt he must become better. 1 month passed and Kabir used laptop only for notes and tests. He practiced English basics and wrote answers step by step daily. His father watched from door and felt pride, but stayed quiet. Debt men came but the father spoke calm and kept hope alive. The exam day arrived, and the village air felt heavy and still. Kabir woke early and looked at the lamp flame for 1 minute. His father checked his pen and gave a silent nod of support. His mother gave water and scarf and held tears in eyes. Kabir walked to school with steady steps and calm breath. The hall smelled of chalk and sweat and fear from many hearts. The first question was hard, and his hands shook for seconds. Then he brought mind back like flame and breathed slow again. He wrote with calm steps and did not rush and did not freeze. Weeks later the result list arrived and the village waited. Kabir walked to the board and found his name with strong marks. His eyes filled and he ran home with paper held high. His mother cried and laughed and hugged him with proud arms. His father held the paper and his hands shook and eyes shone. They went to the guru and Kabir touched his feet with thanks. The guru smiled softly and said a steady habit can save a life. Later an admission letter came and the doctor path began for Kabir. The family paid debt slowly and the home felt lighter each week. The village people respected the change and spoke with kinder voices. Kabir used his time with care and kept the lamp lesson close. In quiet nights, he studied and slept early and thanked his parents. Bad habits lost power because daily focus became his new normal. He saw that small actions each day can rebuild a broken road. He learned that truth is strength and lies are chains on future. In that small village a boy became a doctor through steady habits. Bad habits steal time, dreams and peace. Choose one small good habit daily. Start with simple focus, keep trying after every fall. Real change comes from practice, not talk. Respect parents' struggle, build a strong mind, step by step. Soon hard days will become proud days. If this story touched your heart, please like and subscribe. Brain Avenue today, so every new motivational video reaches you and your family always.